Good morning. This is your 24-hour tarot. So whenever you're seeing this video, this message is applicable to you for the next 24 hours. Please take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Subscribe to my YouTube and Substack for more, especially if you want to see me document my journey on building a world worth living in. Let's just take a deep breath in and release. All right, angels, ancestors, primordials, powers that be, help me deliver me the clarity that I really need. Show me exactly what they need to know in order to ascend, flourish, prosper, and grow. Okay. Immediately, I'm feeling like one of your core wounds is coming up to the surface right now so that you can actually release it. This one's been hidden like for a really long time. It's sort of like one of those things where it's like it's so sensitive to touch, like that topic, that a lot of the times you tend to like just work it away or just bury it away or just be like, well, this is just who I am. And Spirit wants to remind you that your trauma is not who you are. You are a divine spiritual badass and you came here to do some really important stuff. This is kind of like the final boss test to make sure that you've learned this, like you've mastered this, you've understood this so that it doesn't have a chokehold on you anymore. And it's really going to like skyrocket you into your full sovereignty and freedom. That's exciting. Okay, now let's pull some cards. All right. What do they need to know and what do they need to do today? Let's pull. Okay, two cards popped out. The Magician, which is kind of where we stepped off of yesterday, but that's awesome. And the Two of Wands. Okay. So like I said, I was kind of getting this like feeling, this message from Spirit that you're doubting your own power. You're doubting that you have like the wherewithal, the capacity, the ability to weave your magic, that your magic may not even be real. Like there's so much of this like doubting of like, you know, the greatness of who you are. And I think it's because there's been this like with the Two of Wands, this like indecision that's been going on. It's like you could do it one way or you could do it another way. It's like you could do it like the old way or the new way. You could do it the way that everyone else has been doing it, or you can innovate and trailblaze your own way. And you're just kind of stuck because it's like, well, if I'm stuck in this matrix and stuck in this patriarchal, like diabolical capitalist society, then I have to do it this way in order to make my bag. But like if I do it on my own way, where I'm like breaking my new path and doing things that actually feel good and like not stressing about certain things, like I won't be able to make what I want to make, but I'll be like happier doing that path. I think that Spirit wants you to really relook at your two choices and realize possibly that there is a third choice, or that your beliefs about choosing either one of these paths is not necessarily as doom and gloom or as black and white as you might be seeing it right now. So there might need to be a little bit of a change of perspective, looking at those beliefs, where they came from, and then looking at that core wound of like which one makes you feel like you're losing your magic and which one makes you feel like you're actually gaining and using your magic. Because obviously, right, the one where you actually get to use it is probably the path that you might want to choose. Okay, let's see what else do they need to know? What else do they need to know? What else do they need to do specifically today? Okay. The Three of Hearts came out, but I think that there's something else. Like I said, there's like this heartbreak that needs to heal. It's something that you've, oh my gosh, my signifier card with the King of Pentacles. So this heartbreak has to do with your final boss version of yourself. This is like an identity thing. It's like the King of Pentacles is, you know, someone who like has really mastered their material wealth, who like is a boss, a CEO, a visionary, a founder, like someone who knows how to really cultivate wealth and knows how to sustain it over a long period of time. And this is a goal that you've been working on for a really long time, but there's just been a lot of heartbreak and like being able to get there. And so now it feels like you've kind of lost faith. It feels like you've lost faith in being able to attain this. And so this heartbreak is what Spirit wants you to address today, because you're a lot more healed than you might think. But I think this again is going back to the magic. And I'm also hearing that like you kind of feel like your magician part of you and your wealthy part of you are two separate people. Like you can't be both. It's sort of like anytime you've used your magic, you haven't gotten the money that you wanted. But anytime you just focused on magic and was the muggle, like, and doing it the patriarchal way, you made money. So there's this heartbreak because it's like, why can't you be both? And for some reason, what's been showing you, I think this is the lesson. And again, just take what resonates and leave the rest. But I think your main lesson right here is that your productivity does not equal your worth. If that made you cry, I'm so sorry. And I think what Spirit is trying to get you to learn today, to understand today, is that your magic can feed into your wealth. It's just that I don't want to say you need to learn more about wealth magic, but it's like wealth also comes from your worth. And if you believe you're worthy of having that money without having to have so much heartbreak behind it, then it's easy for you to then use your magic to get your coin. Does that make any sense? Let me pull some more cards for clarification. Okay, let's see. Let's see what else. So can you give me some clarifying information about this, please? Okay. The Five of Wands came out again. Hold on. What else? Oh my gosh, these were like cards from yesterday, but the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords again. The Star card. And I'm just doing it over there because otherwise they fall off. And just like me. What else? And I just keep on hearing, just be happy. Just do what makes you happy. Page of Wands. These are like these were like such similar cards. And the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, let's unpack this. Oh yeah, and I think I'm gonna pull from an oracle deck in a second, but just because this has to do with business today. But I feel like, okay, Five of Wands, right? I think you have to stop comparing yourself to other people, and like also comparing their success with your failures. It's like you're comparing yourself with like people who have been doing this for like ever, or people who have so many more accolades, and like you like it's sort of like you're in high school. I'm not saying you are. This is just the analogy. It's just like you're in high school as like a senior in high school, and you're comparing yourself to like a senior in college. Like there's so much that happens in those 4 years where you're like graduating high school from graduating college, that it's kind of like, how can you expect to know and have all of the experience of someone who's graduated college than someone who's just graduated high school? So it's like, you need to stop this comparing and like having to go up the corporate ladder and having to like even go up like the social ladder. I'm just saying, like, you want to climb a social ladder. It's like, it's not the way for you to get what you want. There's a need for a new mindset and a new way of finding out how to fill your cup up. Because I keep on getting this Ace of Cups. It's just kind of like, you need to like figure out what's actually going to make you feel satisfied and fulfilled. Like, you got to start putting your happiness first. You've got to start putting your satisfaction, your fulfillment first. You've got to start like doing things that are your passion, things that light you up a bit more, things that like, again, like make your heart feel warm. It's this like, it's starting out with this idea that like, if this is really what you're building, then this is inevitable, if that makes any sense. That's when you become that magnetic star that you've been wanting to be. Additionally, okay, I know it feels like hard work with the Eight of Pentacles. I know it feels rough. I know it feels like it's never ending, but like, you weren't here to live a normal life. You weren't here to just like do the ordinary. You were here to do something extraordinary. It's like, you weren't just meant to like, you know, get married, have kids, like build your retirement fund, and then like retire. Like, you've got so much more to do, and there's this inner working here. And not to say that having a family is bad. I'm just saying that like, this joy of like, without responsibility, without obligations, I'm hearing duty. Like, there's a lot of familial duty, or there's like a lot of like duty that is also blocking this from coming through. Because when with the Page of Wands, you just go, fuck it, you know what, I'm going to do this differently. Fuck it, I'm just going to do it. I just don't care. Like, I throw my hands up in the air sometimes. I think this is going to be key. This is what you need to do. Page of Wands today. I guess the question that Spirit's asking you is like, okay, what is this wound? Right? This wound is around wealth. Productivity equals wealth. So what if you could use your magic in a new way that actually like lit you up so that you felt like a star and didn't have to work so hard, so that you could have your whole entire bag and more? Drop it in the comments below. The first thing that comes into your mind. I will say, as I put this deck away, that the Five of Cups was on the top. And then when I cut the deck, it was the King of Cups. So I feel like this is very much an emotional journey for you. This is a matter of the heart. And you have to finish grieving. You have to let go of this. You can't stay in victim mode. It's like, you know, crying over spilled milk. But it's like, grieve it and then learn from it. What is it that you're grieving? What is it that you don't want to have happen again? My nails totally match this card, okay? Like, I feel like this is like this tumultuous, like, healing the heart chakra, but it's about mastering your emotions, understanding what your emotions are telling you. And I think that if you actually use them as like flags or like signs, it will be easier. So it's like, when you feel super depressed, when you feel super upset, when you feel like you're grieving, you go, what is that pointing to? What experience is this reminding me of? Where is this trauma really coming from? Is this something I really want to have in my life anymore? If I don't, then that's where the new mindset, wherever that card is, the new mindset can come in. So it's sort of like the King of Cups is a little curious. It's like, look, he's just sitting there. He's like, oh, I see. I could like let it flow through me. Or, oh, I could just investigate it and like see it from a higher perspective. Oh, it's just trying to protect me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you feel something, understand what that emotion is actually telling you. That's kind of your homework for today as well. Now, since we were talking about wealth, I have my Sacred Creators Oracle deck, so I wanted to just pull some stuff here for all of you who are focusing on wealth and money and having your own business and all of that stuff. So what do they need to do today? Hold on. Okay, what do they need to do? Fall in love with your own story. Oh my god. D. And then with you are the muse on right underneath. These are the two. Okay, hold on. I'm just going to read to you what it says because I love Chris Ann and I love what she said about this card. But fall in love with your own story. So share your story. Accept responsibility as the author of your own epic tale. I'm going to repeat that. Accept responsibility as the author of your own epic tale. All right. Our stories have power. Okay. They shape our understanding of who we are and what we can do. And when we get them right and totally love our own story, magic happens. The story that has the most hold on your life is the one that you tell yourself every single day. It runs on autopilot and it convinces you of your lucky or unlucky circumstances, your amazing or mediocre abilities, your strengths and your weaknesses. And it assures you that money is easy to make or that you need to suffer and work hard before it can arrive. Does that sound similar to what we've been talking about? It includes a lot of shoulds, and it's mega powerful because it informs your perception of reality while solidifying subconscious beliefs. As it's both a powerful gateway to the incredible, both a powerful gateway to the incredible and a powerful weaver of truthless shadows, it's time to be mindful of the story you are telling yourself. What story are you telling yourself? If it needs a rewrite, edits its message to share the most beautiful parts of who you are. Please do that today. This is your homework. If you uncover something negative that's been playing on repeat, you've hit a massive opportunity to stop the loop. You have an incredible story. Dig around in your soul a little bit and it will be staring back at you with a little something that no other person on this planet can replicate, which then will bring you your King of Pentacles bag. Okay, what does that story say you're great at? What does it say you need to work on? Are parts of it tired and old and horribly out of date? What needs a rewrite? This is your assignment for the next 24 hours. I want you to sit there and write your current story, and then I want you to rewrite it. I want you to act like you are writing a new fairy tale or a new fantasy book, and you are the main character. You're the FMC, okay, the female main character, or MMC, male main character, and you are going to write your story. What the fuck is your fucking story? I'm also really hearing that if you have been thinking about writing a book or a biography or a fantasy, this is literally a sign that you are meant to be an author and you need to write your book. Your eat, pray, love moment, so be it. Because the fact of the matter is, you are the muse, right? The lotus coming through. You are the muse. You are the story. You are what people are wanting. And I love this because this is where we're going to end it off. But all you have to do is do one step ahead is all you need. Okay. You don't need to have 12 steps ahead. You just one step ahead is all you need. Bravely market your magic and make a mission statement that for your soul. Okay. When you have this mission statement for your soul, that is when you will get everything that you want and more. This is stay grounded with the creator of the earth and just have a fearless expression. Don't be afraid to say it. Say it unapologetically. You are unapologetically you. Holy shit, that was a lot. Let me know in the comments what resonated the most. Give a like and subscribe for more. You've got this. I love you.